But if I keep the paddle vertical and as close to the boat as I can, the turn will be minimal. So you have less correction to make. So the first thing a person should work for is the most perfect forward stroke that affects the boat the least. Then you have less to make up for. Plus, if you're going to make the boat go this way and then have to correct it, that's a lot of work. It just slows you down. So you make your paddle as perfect as it can be. But if you do a J stroke, which is what they usually teach you in Japan, you make the paddle go back, you turn it like that, and it makes like a J, that will keep you straight. It's a lot of work, and you're pushing, for me that's awkward, but it'll work. Some people lever off the boat to do that. But what I think is better is if this is the steering wheel of the upper hand, your thumb, that's your steering wheel. So you go straight back, and at the end of your stroke, just push your thumb forward like that and keep stroking. And the paddle doesn't really go out very much. If you're not going quite straight enough, you go a little more. If you're turning too much the other way, you go a little less. Or if you want to actually turn, then you would do something more. But just by putting your thumb forward at the end of the stroke, automatically you'll go straight. And the paddle will describe a little bit of a J, but not that extreme out like that, which is, to me, I think it's hard. But one thing people do make the mistake is if you turn the paddle the wrong way at the end, that don't work. It's called a goon stroke.
But you know what helped me is when I forget who was here that taught lessons, is what really was the, pivotal moment was they told me that the paddle is like the rudder of the boat. And I could picture that then. I could picture like, the paddle actually controls, because I had to start from the basics. The paddle controls the boat, and I could picture it like the rudder behind the boat.
And another instructor told me once, imagine your paddle is stationary and the boat's moving. So actually, the paddle, don't imagine the paddle moving, imagine the boat moving. The paddle is moving much quite a lot. But you can make a solo canoe do anything you want. You can go straight sideways. Let me do one thing that's kind of fun to watch, okay? Well, I'm not wanting to bore people.
We want you to do a sculling draw at some point to show people.
Can you dance?
Get into the door.
If you're coming to an obstacle, this can work for moving water, and you want to go around it, you can do something called a side slip, which is really kind of cool. When you're in the boat, it doesn't look like you're doing anything.
Yeah. Whoa. I love that.
So when you're trying to go around something, if you try turning, half the time you're going to turn this way, you're going to go broad sideways into it if there's current. But if you side slip, it keeps your face straight at it. And believe it or not, when you're in the boat, it doesn't look like boat's doing anything. But from shore, I know it goes sideways. That's kind of fun. And a lot of the stuff can just be fun if you have a maneuverable boat. Like it's just like what I'm doing now is fun. It's just fun to mess around in the boat. Any other questions? Get back on the water and have fun? Or?
Do a sculling draw and show if you were out, you wanted to get into the dock. Show Jenny and Pete and Bob how you would do that in the canoe.
Sandy knows the word to use.
Peanut butter and jelly.
You're spreading peanut butter and jelly.
Because then I can remember.
That way.
Peanut
good.
butter.
And you can go the other way, you can push
Perfect.
away that way.
That's how I was taught. The lead was taught. me
Cool.
that. Peanut
You
butter
can do
and
it on
jelly.
any side you want. You can push on this side. Or you can pull on this side. And then you can, when I went up there and turned around, I didn't name it, I did a Christie, where I put the paddle out like this and push the boat around like that. Or you can do a draw when the boat's moving. Just put the paddle out here, move the bow one way or the other.
Hey Rich, I have a question. When you're moving in fast water, faster water than this, and you see a turn that looks tricky, what should you not do? If you see some branches on the side,
Don't grab onto anything.
Don't grab
that's
the
on
branch.
boat.
what happens?
Ever.
What
Just
happens?
swim.
Right. Okay. And could you tell the peeps The importance of life jackets at all times.
Yeah. I think 95% of all boat fatalities, they find the person with no life jacket on.
Really? Wow.
And if you get a good life jacket, and it's taken me years, this life jacket is so comfortable and so cool, I literally have forgotten I have it on sometimes. So, but you got to get one that works for you. This one's got a lot of, I need one that has a lot of freedom of movement, because a lot of life jackets are built for kayaks. And when you're kayaking like this, you're not doing nearly as much solo canoeing. You got to have that freedom.
And it doesn't do you any good to have the PFD in your boat with you, because if you ever get a chance, try it. Get in the water with your PFD and try to put your PFD on once you're in the water. Very difficult.
Does that come from experience, Ness?
No, I just read that.
Okay.
If
well,
you-
it
And
came-
I've tried it when we've been at the lake, just goofing around.
Talk.
It's really hard to put your
Yeah.
PFD
And if
If you
you-
ever see Falcon and he's in the mood, he wants to talk about it. He ditched a plane in the ocean one time. They had a life jacket on, but he didn't. They knew they were going down. He said, "I'll put it on after I get in the water." He almost died. Dennis, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm going to show you something.
If you don't have the vest on tight enough, I've been in floodwaters and got sucked. My paddle leash got stuck on a tree and I was pulled out and my vest flew right up over my head. I had to grab it and hang on to it like
We're
this.
talking about safety.
So you got to tighten it
I
too.
heard Pete telling Janny that earlier. It's got to be tightened or
Yes.
it'll pop up over your
Yeah.
Oh,
head.
I didn't know that.
Whistle.
$1 whistle.
Yeah.
You can
Everybody-
yell and go. I go little horsing. When I had a Boy Scout troop, we had them all take a whistle. They said, "Oh, we can yell loud."
That's right.
So we took them out in the woods where they wouldn't bother anybody and say, "Yell." Within 15